Hello, dear learners. Good morning, and welcome you all to my today's online class. Today we will discuss about adjectives, and I hope that you are enjoying my classes and learning something new from every class. So today our topic is uh, adjective, and you know that there uh, there are 8 parts of speech, and you need to have a detailed command over every part of speech, and that's why I have decided to discuss some of the important parts of speech. And today we will discuss about adjectives and its classification. So there are in total 9 types of adjectives, and a good command over all this classification of adjectives is necessary for you for both your first year and second year. And while reading your text, you will find that the knowledge of adjectives becomes very much helpful for you. So today we will start our discussion with proper adjectives. What's proper adjectives? Which are called proper adjectives? Proper adjectives are those adjectives that is formed from a proper noun and that is usually capitalized in English. For example, Bangladesh is a proper noun and Bangladeshi is a proper adjective. If I say that I am a Bangladeshi, here Bangladeshi becomes the proper adjective. Bangladesh is proper noun and Bangladeshi is proper adjective. So proper adjective is derived from proper noun. Likewise, other examples you see, Thailand, a person of Thailand, we call him Thai. He's a Thai man or woman, or Thai citizenship he has got. This is the way we express in our daily English. Australian citizen, he's an Australian citizen. America, the people of America are called American. So this is how the proper adjective is formed. Next, we move to demonstrative adjectives. What is demonstrative adjectives? And you know all these words, these, that, these, those. These are the words we use to demonstrate, to point out people, point out things. So these, that, these, those, these are the demonstrative adjectives, and these is the plural form of this, and those is the plural form of that. So let's look at the example. Let's play this game and later watch that movie. So in this sentence, this and that, these are the demonstrative adjective, because this is used to this in this sentence. This tells about or mentions the particular game, and in the later sentence you say later watch that movie. So that movie, that also points out about a particular movie. So I think you have got the concept of the idea of the demonstrative adjective, how this is formed and which words are called demonstrative adjectives. So keep in mind, just memorize these 4 words: these, that, those, these. We move on to next slide. Interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are formed from the words which we use to make interrogative sentences. For example, which, what, and whose. These are called interrogative adjectives. For example, look at those sentences. Which classes did you take? Whose phone did you use? What color do you like? So what refers to some color. Whose here in this sentence refers to some specific phone, and this talks about phone. So that's why this becomes the interrogative adjectives. Now Next slide, possessive adjectives. Possessive, that means uh, in hand of somebody, in ownership of somebody or someone. Possessive, in possession of someone. Possessive adjective is an adjective that show the possession of a noun. It's always followed by a noun. List of possessive adjectives: my, your. If I say this is my book, that means this book belongs to me. So my, your, his, her, its, our, their, all these words um, perform as the possessive adjectives. His book is excellent. Whose book? His book. The book belongs to whom? Him. The book belongs to him. That's why his is the possessive adjectives. He's there. These are the positive adjectives, as you see from the example. Now, descriptive adjectives. Descriptive adjective is a kind of adjective which is used to describe a noun. This is a very common adjective. You all know that if I say I have a white car, so in this sentence white becomes the as descriptive adjective, because this white describes the car. What's the condition of the car, what type of car I have. So this white is used for the noun car. So that's why this white becomes the descriptive adjective. Likewise, other sentences you see, I like that red pen. He's good and handsome man. What type of man he is? He's good and handsome. Handsome. That's why this is a descriptive adjective. And this is the most common adjective we all know. We have read in our SSC or primary level. So this is the very basic adjective pattern. Our students already know about this adjective. Now, distributive adjective. Number 6 is distributive adjective. Distributive adjective is an adjective that refers to each person, place, or thing separately. You all know the use of this each, either, neither, every. These are the distributive adjectives, and you have already studied these things in your SS level. How we use one or each. Each means each boy, particularly and separately. Suppose, for example, if I say each boy was present in the class, that means each boy, not all the boys, each boy was present, or each boy will be given 5 taka. So that means person by person, person to person, 5 taka will be distributed. So this is the use of each. When we use each other, each or one, this is how this is used in sentence. One of you will be chosen. One of you means one person will be chosen. So this is the use. You need to focus on the use, how this is used in sentences and what meaning they convey. So we move next. Next slide is on participial adjectives. How participles can work as adjectives. Just I think you can remember what we discussed in participle. In our participle class, we said that participles most often work as adjectives. So if I add ing with verb, and that participle that is formed a present participle, or we can use ed, and past participle is formed. So both participles, present participle and past participle, both these participles can function as adjective. For example, she's very interesting. Interest plus ing, interesting. I am so bored today. So in those cases, you see in a red color, this is written, she's very interesting. Here, interesting is an adjective, and this is participial adjectives, because these adjectives is formed from participle. Likewise, I am so bored today. Bored, how this is formed? Bored plus d, bored. This works as adjective. Number 8 is comparative adjective. Comparative adjective. When we compare between two things, I'm taller than him. This is bigger than that one. So bigger or taller or sharper. So these things are comparative adjectives. And I think you know the superlative adjectives or comparative adjective degree. You have studied degree in your SSC. So from if you can remember those, so it will be easier for you to understand. Example, you see the example, the red book is bigger than the blue book. So red book is bigger than the blue book. That means blue book is smaller than the red book. So the word bigger or smaller, these are comparative adjectives. Sometimes it is sometimes more or much is added before adjectives to make the comparative adjectives. The second example shows that Dara is more handsome than P-Seth. So this is another example. So so just consider these two examples and watch carefully how comparative adjectives are formed here. Now, the superlative adjectives. In the earlier examples, it was about comparative adjectives. Now, this is about superlative adjectives. A superlative adjective is used when comparing more than two things. So, comparative adjectives is comparison between two things, but in the superlative adjective is a comparison between more than two things. And where or one part of a group is compared with the whole um, group or other group. For example, if I say Kamal is the best student of the class, so here Kamal is compared with all other students, and it says that Kamal is the best. Mm. Other examples you can consider, the red book, that red book is the biggest. Dara is the most handsome in the class. So I think you have got the conception of superlative adjectives and comparative adjectives, and study these adjectives at home. And in our next class we will discuss about noun and prepositions, inshallah. So study these adjective forms, the various types of adjectives at home. And after discussing some of the basic grammatical items, we will start with our English for Today textual discussion. So stay at home and stay fine, stay safe, and continue your studies. Thank you.